The eyes. They are the only glitch in the human brain that silently exposes a person's fear, deceit, and their darkest obsessions. Now, once you learn to exploit this glitch, you can dismantle a person's entire persona, exposing every single emotion they are trying to hide. You will know if they're lying to your face, or if they are secretly in love with you. So pay close attention, because here is how to read anyone's eyes in exactly 10 seconds. Seconds 0 to 3. The Fakeness Blink. The first reveal begins with a question that we ask ourselves almost every day. Is that person being fake? Well, the answer is hiding right here in their blink. Normally, a relaxed person blinks every few seconds. But if you notice someone's eyes go completely stone still, unblinking and rigid, well, that's a smoking gun. What that means is their brain is actively pausing its vision just to construct a fake persona. Now in that frozen moment, watch the center of their eye. You will notice the pupils strangely swell and dilate. And then, the moment the deception drops, all that tension shatters into a rapid flutter of blinks. So, this freeze, dilate, flutter, that's the true rhythm of a fake person. But wait, what if there was no freeze? What if you're talking to them and their eyes just flutter? Well, that is something called toponomagic arousal. Yes, if someone's eyelids start fluttering like butterfly wings without that initial stone-still pause, they aren't hiding a fake persona. Instead, they are hiding a raw, nervous excitement. Simply put, they're really into you. Now, that brings us to the next eye-reading reveal. Seconds 4 to 6. Saccadic masking. In the wild, when an animal feels trapped, it immediately scans for an escape route. And in conversations, humans do the exact same thing with their eyes, called saccadic masking or eye blocking. Yes, you'll see it as a nervous eye rub or an unusual long blink, where their eyes shut for a fraction of a second too long. Gestures like these are a huge indicator that they are subconsciously trying to flee the conversation. But if you want the real dark psychology edge, you need to look for the Japanese concept of Sanpaku. Normally, the coloured iris touches both the top and the bottom eyelids. But if you see white showing below someone's iris, that is known as yin Sanpaku, which means they are emotionally overwhelmed or feeling submissive. However, if you see white showing above their iris, that is yang Sanpaku. It tells you that their eyes are widened in a state of suppressed rage or even aggression. Now pay attention, because this next part is the most spine-chilling exposé of a person's eyes. Seconds 7 to 9. Gaze geometries and the pupillometry. Have you ever wondered if you could just scan a person's eyes and know their entire thought process? Well, gaze geometry is your map for that. Now, if you notice someone's gaze naturally cycling between your eyes and your mouth, they are in the social triangle. This signals that they feel safe and conversational with you, whereas, if that gaze drops down to your chest or your neck, they have entered the intimate triangle, meaning they aren't just listening, they are actively checking you out. But watch closely. If they focus heavily on your third eye, the little spot between your eyes and the center of your forehead, they are executing a power triangle. This is a highly calculated dominance move designed to intimidate you. Now, once you've tracked the geometry, look straight into their pupil. You see, pupils don't just react to light, they actually react to emotional value. So whether you are on a date or in a tense negotiation, a sudden pupil expansion usually means their brain liked what they just heard. On the other hand, an extreme constriction of the pupils indicate that their brain just detected a threat or felt repulsion. If you see that happen, just stop talking. You've already lost them. And now, we arrive at the final reveal for second 10. The duping delight. This is where the mask completely slips. Psychologist Paul Ekman, the pioneer of micro-expressions, identified a chilling phenomenon called duping delight. It explains that when a manipulator successfully deceives you, they actually get a tiny, uncontrollable rush of pleasure. It usually lasts for less than a quarter of a second, but if you catch it, you instantly know the truth. So look carefully at the corner of their eyes. If you see a tiny fleeting crinkle, like a momentary smile in their muscles, while you're telling a supposedly sad story, you are looking at a monster. Because they aren't sad. They are silently laughing at you for your suffering. But what if you are just joking around together and that exact same muscle crinkles deeply? Well, in that case, you are seeing the Duchenne marker. It means their joy is completely genuine and they are truly captivated by you. So there you have it. Next time someone looks you in the eye and swears they are telling the truth, don't just listen. Watch. 3 seconds for the freeze, 3 seconds for the evasion, 3 seconds for the geometry, 1 second to catch the delight. That is 10 seconds to see what nobody else sees.